Wunmi is finished. In fact, I want you to pay attention to this one. The Nigerian police themselves confirmed Wunmi and the CCTV footage. You all know that we said that CCTV is functioning. According to Prime Boy, he said, Mohbad told me that CCTV is functioning. And let us be sincere. Why will Mohbad install CCTV inside of his house? I'm not talking of outside of the house. I'm not talking about CCTV at the door. He installed it even in his house because his life was not safe. And because of this, he had paid to have the CCTV installed. Why will Mohbad do this if it does not have to do with his safety? Does it make sense to have CCTV installed without the database? What would be the purpose of that CCTV? We all know that something happened in that house. Wunmi has erased everything that connects to her and Mohbad from the show. She never told us that she had a fight with Mohbad. She never talked about spending, holding to the door of the car and also holding on to the baby when Mohbad and Wunmi were fighting. He was afraid that the door of the SUV would be hit and probably they both would fall out. Then when they got home, was there no fight? People have looked at certain parts of Mohbad's house. They are familiar and they said this particular part, and there is a fight that occurred there. And Spending also confirmed that when they got home, Mohbad and Wunmi went upstairs and they continued fighting. He said he could hear some of their words. And these words of Mohbad and Wunmi connect to DNA paternity. And not just that alone. He had asked Wunmi, and the talk is about Canada. Come on, Wunmi is not a Canadian. Neither is Mohbad a Canadian. If the talk is about Canada, international passport, then it shows that there is something that connects to what we've been saying at the beginning. Still on justice for Mohbad, the CCTV footage of Wunmi and Nurse Faye on the day that we can say Mohbad RIP. That footage is out there and we've talked about it, but there are certain things that we've missed. That is why I want you to pay attention, because hell is not about to break. It is already. Pay attention. Do not forget to like and share. Don't forget to tap on the subscribe button if you're just coming across this channel. Very important. And I want to say a special thank you and may God bless the pockets of those that have tapped on that thanks button, the one with the love icon and the dollar sign in the middle of it. May God Almighty replenish your pockets. And if you also want to be a party to this, you want to bless this channel, you can as well do the same by tapping on that same thanks button. Let us get right into it.
Death certificate, the same ọlọ́pàá yẹn náà. Ọkàn sọmọ́rọ̀ confirm ẹni. Ó sọ pé CCTV footage làwọn rí ìgbà tí nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn dé. Màá fi wọ̀nyí. Àmọ́ láti tàn ẹni kẹ́ lè rí dáadáa. Instagram. Sorry, they flagged the video on Instagram. Ní ṣe oríire ẹ̀yin flaggers yẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n tàn ẹ̀ fún yín kẹ́ lè gbọ́ dáadáa. Instagram, I will turn it for you too. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n tàn ẹ̀ fáwọn eléyìí náà. Yeah, ẹ jẹ́ ká tún play. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n tàn ẹ̀.
The auxiliary nurse who was contacted and invited by your Sadiq, aka a friend of Mohbad, on 11 September 2023 to treat the singer at the deceased residence. CCTV footage in the house. She viewed the CCTV. She eventually came on Tuesday, 12 September 2023 and administered 3 injections. Chain of reactions that directly resulted.
Instagram. Can you hear it or you want me to play it again? Did you see the CCTV? Did you see the CCTV? Sharipe nurse Wunmi lo kọ́kọ́ wọlé, nurse wa wọlé tẹ̀lé, and the policeman confirmed it. But just because we are not, you know, we don't listen. Gbọ́njọ́ yẹn ibẹ̀ náà láti gbọ́ pé wọ́n fún Wunmi ní death certificate. Ṣé gbogbo yín gbọ́? The policeman confirmed it. He said the CCTV footage confirmed that the nurse was called and she came. Now, ìgbà tí gbogbo yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀, mo sọ fún yín pé Wunmi no, mo sọ fún yín pé nǹkan tí bá sọ fún yín ẹ má believe ẹ. Mo sọ fún yín pé Wunmi no bà CCTV yẹn jẹ́. The CCTV was working. But just because of all what Wunmi did, Wunmi destroyed CCTV yẹn. Sharipe policeman confirm it. Only the CCTV, when they called the nurse, the CCTV footage showed that the nurse came. Wunmi lo wà wájú tó lọ ṣílẹ̀kùn fún yẹn. Am I communicating? Ẹ jẹ́ ká fi àwọn Instagram. Come on, so paro. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n fi àwọn Instagram. Ẹ ṣá ní sùúrù Instagram. Mo ń bọ̀ o. Ma wá play video kan fún yín sin. Instagram. The kini to you.
The auxiliary nurse who was contacted and invited by Mohbad Sadiq, aka Spending, a friend of Mohbad, on 11 September 2023 to treat the singer at the deceased residence in Lekki. CCTV footage in the house to view the CCTV. She eventually came on Tuesday 12 September.
Lè rí dáadáa Instagram. Wunmi ló lọ síwájú yẹn. Náà sì tẹ̀lé.
Different injections.
Shetiri.
Which are believed to have occurred.
Shetiri. So we confirmed there was CCTV in that house. Wunmi destroyed the CCTV. I'm saying this with facts. But on Facebook, Instagram, ẹ má bínú o. Kò síbi tí ma ti turn ẹ lọ́dọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ end video yẹn. Wunmi má bá mi kó wá gbọ́ voice ẹ o. Kò sọ fún mi pé kò ń ṣe voice ẹ. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún play fún yín. Mo bọ̀ ẹ̀yin Facebook. Ẹni tó sọ pé òun ò rí yẹn la ojú ẹ̀ kó wò ó sìn yìí o. Ẹ máa wò.
The auxiliary nurse
who
was contacted and invited by Mohbad Sadiq, aka Spending, a friend of Mohbad, on 11 September 2023 to treat the singer at the deceased residence in Lekki. CCTV footage in the house. CCTV. She eventually came on Tuesday, 12 September 2023 and administered 3 different injections, which are believed to have occasioned the chain of reactions that directly resulted in the eventual death of the singer.
Now, the issue is getting more interesting as the police...
Let's stop that. Yeah. Now, what did I even want to say now? Shall I put CCTV? Can you see the CCTV in that house? So why did Wunmi destroy that CCTV? Yeah? Now, Wunmi, it did a deal no Wunmi. Wunmi, it did deal no. Shall I put myself on boy? Money, let's continue. I have talked about this death certificate. Wunmi got this death certificate and she kept it. Yeah, I don't, you know, I don't go back to the past. Go and watch my previous video. I spoke about the death certificate. Yeah, they issued a death certificate to Wunmi at one of the hospitals Mohbad was taken to after he died. So Wunmi purposely kept that death certificate because when I told you death certificate here, on my Mohbad mug. But without the death certificate, Baba Mohbad only ma Mohbad in LA one lati lo sin. So Wunmi was given death certificate at that hospital Motibagbe to one Lekki. Police confirmed it. Wunmi was issued a death certificate. Ọwọ́ tí ń bá Wunmi mo ti sọ fún yín pé Wunmi máa bọ́ta wá kàgbẹ̀yìn ni. Ẹ tún jẹ́ kí n play fún yín kẹ́ gbọ́. Ẹ máa gbọ́ o. Wunmi ló pe bàbá. Ó ní Cynthia ló sọ̀rọ̀. Wunmi ló ń jẹ́ Cynthia. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ kan tó sọ fún yín màá tún wá play fún yín. Ó ní bàbá. Tí kọ́kọ́ bá ṣe màmá mi, ọwọ́ ti bá màmá ẹ̀, ọwọ́ àdù. Mo sọ fún yín pé Bukky tẹ́ ń wò ní few years ago, òun kọ́ lẹ̀ ń wò nsìn. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Ọwọ́ ti bá màmá ẹ̀. Màmá ẹ̀ ti wà ní ìdùbúlẹ̀ àìsàn. Ìkọ́ra yẹn ló fi mú bàbá. Mohbad dẹ̀ ti ń dààmú òun náà. Ó ní tí ìkọ̀kọ̀ bá ṣe Liam. Mohbad ti ń dààmú òun àtọmọ yẹn. Ẹni kó bọ́ta kó lọ bá wọn spíkà ẹ̀ kan wá já mi sẹ́. Àná nílé ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀. Bàbá oní bàbá ń sùn. Ó dẹ̀ pé bàbá yẹn. Ó pé bàbá ọkọ ẹ̀ ní olórí burúkú. Ó ní ó máa pa. Ó ní tí ìkọ̀kọ̀ bá ṣe ìyá ẹ̀ tó bá ṣe Liam. Ó ní bàbá yẹn náà máa kú. Ó ní bàbá yẹn máa pa òun. Ó ní ṣé bàbá yẹn fẹ́ pa àwọn ni bó ṣe pa ọmọ ẹ̀. Wùmí ò ní ṣe oríire. Olórí burúkú ọmọ àpọ̀kọ̀jáyé. Wọ́n sọ pé òun mọ̀n. Bọ́ tó lè pé bàbá oníbàbá kó máa ṣépè fún bàbá yẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n play fún yín.
Hello? Hello? Yeah. Bàbá, ìyá ló sọ̀rọ̀. Bí kò bá pa ìyá mi máa sọ bí burúkú ni. Bí kò bá pa yín bàbá. Bí kò bá pa ìyá ẹ̀ máa sọ bí burúkú ni. Sẹ́kìrì tí ọmọbìnrin tí ọmọ níwọ̀n ìṣẹ̀pẹ́ mi. Tí ọmọbìnrin tí ọmọ mi. Tí ọmọbìnrin tí ọmọ mi. Ẹ̀ ní kú rẹ̀. Bàbá, tí ọmọbìnrin tí ènìyàn. Wọ́n sọ fún yín. Wọ́n mú ìyá tuntun jáde. Tí ọmọbìnrin tí ọmọ mi. Ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ mi bá ọkọ mi àbí. Ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ mi bá ọkọ mi. Tí ọmọbìnrin tí ènìyàn. Tí ọmọbìnrin tí ènìyàn. Tí ọmọbìnrin tí ènìyàn. Ẹgbẹ́ máa kú tẹ̀lé mi. Ẹgbẹ́ máa kú gbàgbà.
Ṣé gbọ́? Olórí burúkú kan sọ pé kò sọ pé ìyá Wunmi. So ibo ló fetí ẹ̀ sí? No, you can't tell Baba not to pick calls. He will pick calls. Why won't he pick calls? Báwo lẹ ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ bí idiot báyìí? Baba should stop picking calls. Because of what? Kí ló ń dùn Wunmi? Kí ló ń ta Wunmi lára? Ṣé rí pàwọ́ tí ń bá? Àṣírí ẹ̀ ò lè bo Wunmi. Ẹ bá mi pé Wunmi sọ pé tí kọ́kọ́ bá ṣe ìyá òun. Ẹ bá mi pé Wunmi pé kí ló ṣe ìyá ẹ̀ kó wá sọ fún wa. Wunmi, until you come out to say your truth. Ọkàn ò ní balẹ̀. Your mind no go touch ground. Wunmi, until tó bá gbé ọmọ lọ fún ọlọ́mọ. Wunmi, ọkàn ò ní balẹ̀. Until abẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tó sọ ni wọ́n tí kọ́kọ́ bàbá fẹ́ pa àwọn bó ṣe pa ọmọ ẹ̀. Wunmi, gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ pé bàbá ò sí ń bẹ̀ gbà tọmọ wọn kú. Ìwọ ló pa ọkọ ẹ̀. Ìwọ ló pa Mohbad. Àwọn kan wá sọ fún mi pé mọ̀n. Kí ló bá kanra dé ẹ bá wa bí Wunmi? Ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún play. Ìtorí idiot kan sọ pé kò dárúkọ màmá ẹ̀. Ẹ bá mi gbọ́ o. Ẹ bá mi gbọ́. She's running mad already. Exactly. Because ó ti jẹ́ gbìn ó dẹ̀ máa kú gbìn ni. Ó ti jẹ́ gbìn báwo ló ṣe máa pé bàbá yẹn kó tẹ̀ má jẹ́ bàbá ọkọ ẹ̀. Báwo ló ṣe máa pé? Báwo ló ṣe máa pé bàbá yẹn tó bá sọ pé lórí burúkú ni? Kí ló ń dùn mí? Kí ló ó ti Wunmi? This is another evidence. Ṣé rí pé bàbá yóò save? Because Wunmi ti sọ pé bàbá yìí máa kú. Ìwọ àtàwọn family ẹ ní lọ scot free. I can assure you that. Ìwọ àtàwọn family you will not go scot free. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún play ẹ̀kẹ́ gbọ́.
Hello?
Yeah.
Bàbá, ìyá ló sọ̀rọ̀. Bí kò bá pa ìyá mi máa sọ bí burúkú ni. Bí kò bá pa yín.
Ṣé gbọ́? Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ sọ pé kò dárúkọ ìyá. Tí ikú bá pa ìyá mi, ẹ máa ṣe orí burúkú ni. Ṣé gbọ́? Ó ní bàbá Cynthia ló ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé rí pé threat ó lọ threat bàbá yìí ni? Ṣé rí pé ó ń threat bàbá yìí ni? Why is Wunmi threatening bàbá Mohbad? Just because àṣírí ẹ̀ ti wá ń ta lọ gbé ọmọ fọlọ́mọ lásán. Lọ gbé ọmọ fọlọ́mọ. Àpọ̀kọ̀jáyé lọ gbé ọmọ fọlọ́mọ.
Welcome back. Now, you don't need to be told about the character, attitude, behavior of Wunmi. You listen to that audio, even if you do not understand word for word what Wunmi said. The tone of her voice indicates a vampire, a serpent, a scorpion. Imagine that kind of lady in the life of Mohbad. Can you imagine? So toxic. Their relationship was definitely going to head for the rocks. But unfortunately, Mohbad is the one that allowed himself to literally crack open his own head. He cracked it open and he could not recover from it. So sad, so sad. Now, our guest has presented what majority of us have talked about in time past. We've looked at the CCTV that the Nigerian police claimed they had access to and they put it out publicly. And we asked questions. How come the part of the nurse the auxiliary nurse, Faye, coming in and Wunmi opening the door is what you have found. Are there no other videos or footages that shows other people involved? How come it is only the nurse? Well, you all know that they decided to release that particular part because their interest is focused on the nurse. Unfortunately, they did not have proof or evidence of Prime Boy and Mohbad's fight or altercation or whatever it is at all. And because Prime Boy did not come to that house, if he had come to the house alongside Mohbad and all of them, and they had this argument, Wunmi and a team of wickedness, including her mom, a corrupt, wicked police officer. And talking about police officers can be rogues all over the world. It's not only specific to Nigeria. They can be terrible people. But now that we are talking about Nigeria, you need to see the activities of certain police officers in Nigeria. It's like a cult, and if you do not want to be part of it, police officers RIP each other for not supporting each other. These guys can be diabolic. Talk about organ harvesting. Talk about cover up and terrible, mysterious, dark things. You'll find it among them. So, if they have been called or paid, or they just within themselves choose to be wicked, you will not find anything that will shed light on the demise of Mohbad. Let us take it one after the other. Since the Nigerian police could not present any evidence to nail Prime Boy, what they did is to put out a wanted now. This wanted also came as a result of Mohbad's mother's allegation. She claimed that Mohbad's father had told her that he asked Prime Boy to go into hiding so he would not be attached or nailed on the demise of Mohbad. That's one. Now, the part of Wunmi having a fight with Mohbad has been erased totally. There is nothing that points to Wunmi and Mohbad having a fight. Even though Spending said this fight happened. Wicked groups out there who are fans of Wunmi, supporters of Wunmi, do you know what they said? They said, what is the big deal? It's just a normal quarrel between husband and wife. And we said, why didn't you guys conclude that there could be normal business misunderstanding between record label and their assignee? Why don't you also conclude that friends can also have issues between themselves? That is not a big deal. Why is the part of Wunmi inconsequential? Why it is not necessary for us to deal with, for us to look into? Wunmi said when we got home, Mohbad apologized and said, what about your international passport? Have you guys done the passport so that I can apply and get you guys for us to move out of Nigeria? We are moving abroad. Wunmi did not tell us the part where she was accusing Mohbad of having an affair with a lady in the UK. Wunmi did not talk about that part of it. She does not want to say anything that will pin her on this murder of Mohbad. She doesn't want to say nothing. She said, no, I just asked why he had to fight his friend, Prime Boy. Oh, did you see Prime Boy and Mohbad fighting? No, it was when Mohbad came down and went to the other side to pull Prime Boy out of the car. That is when I left and I went to call security, call whoever. And when I came back, they had already stopped. Prime Boy was leaving. So we got into the car. I didn't see nothing. But the Nigerian police said that Mohbad had bled. Seriously. How come Wunmi did not see? Now, they said, did you see or spot anything? He said, when we got home, I just saw a little bit cut. So I had given him the cutting boards of Liam to cover it. And there is nothing much about it. All right. So after some days, Mohbad wasn't feeling fine. He had pain. So he said, I need nurse. I need someone. We tried to get a nurse, and eventually they said they got the fee via spending. Spending said he was out of the house. But after the show, all of them went home together. The next morning, Spending said Mohbad had asked him, did you fight me? And he said, no, I didn't fight you. What does that mean? Mohbad was so intoxicated, angry, so much that he did not even remember much of what happened to him. Now, how come Wunmi did not feel out those parts, those missing part of it? How come she said, when I got home, I saw the nurse administer the first medication. I went to cook fried rice. I didn't see. But when I saw him reacting to some of the medication, we had to take him from one room to the other because our son's room is where there is air conditioning. So when we got there, something now happened to something. Eventually, since we could not, I had to now quickly, she made sure she removed parts that would give us answers. She removed it because she needed to cleanse herself. She needed to absolve herself from any wrongdoing. She does not want any connection or anything that will link her in the demise of Mohbad directly or indirectly. Until today, we are grappling with that. We expected the police to do the needful, like confiscate smartphones and do the needful, but the Nigerian police didn't do that. They refused. They didn't take action. They did not even listen to the public's plea to get them into action. They got upset that bloggers were on this matter. They got upset. They got so infuriated, and they did what they could, to shut down and cover up, but none of these things has yielded any results till today. Now, with this on the side, Mohbad's father is there, pushing, pressing, doing all that he could to get justice for his son amidst all the backlash, wrong narrative, and also betrayal from within. I mean, look at Mohbad's mother. What can you say about such a person? What can you say about such a woman who has decided to sell out his own son for money? I mean, if he had gone with Mohbad's mother, I don't think we'll be screaming justice for Mohbad. Now, we have Shekpeteri and Bush Baby. For those who do not know who these people are, don't worry. These two individuals, they say they are former actress, and that they know what to do and how to go about getting justice for Mohbad. In between this and that, we started seeing their manifestation, and dots started making sense. We started seeing, and we got to realize that there is more to what the eyes can see. They pushed and tried to manipulate the public into hanging all that happened on three individuals, if not four. Let's say three. Naira Marley, Prime Boy, and the nurse. That is all that they needed to achieve. Now, on the side of Iyabo Ojo, she needed to use one stone to hit Naira Marley due to some stories that I'm not ready to go into. And for Wunmi, well, Naira Marley is disposable somehow, somewhat, but she was not ready to touch Sam Larry. This is where the king, Obele Gushi, came into the picture. Until today, we are still, kind of struggling on getting light in this darkness. We still do not know what's happening on that side. I think Mohbad's father will keep on pressing and struggling and pushing, of course, with our help to get this DNA thing done. Wunmi refused all of a sudden. She came up with excuses. One excuse was, Mohbad's father wants to kidnap my son. When that didn't work, she jumped to, they are going to take my right away from me. Then she left that. She said, they want to take the right of Liam. When she left that also, she said, it's like they are after me. When she left that, she now concluded with this unbelievable. She said, you know what? Mohbad's father had insulted me. He said, I am a transformer. And because he said so, I am not willing. I will not get DNA done. Does it make sense? No. It is clear that Wunmi has so much hidden. So much hidden. Yes, so much hidden. And I believe strongly that if we keep on pressing on this one, we will definitely get to the root of the matter. This justice for Mohbad, we will surely, definitely achieve it. We will surely, definitely arrive there. I don't know what your thoughts are as regards this one. Because everywhere is on fire. Everywhere is on fire. When I say yes, on fire, believe me, everywhere is on fire right now on this justice for Mohbad. No one can be shut down. We will not accept, we will not agree to be kept in the dark. We will not agree. We will continuously press for light on this justice. I don't know what you think about it. What are your thoughts? What do you think is the way forward? Drop your comment, like and share. See you in the next update.